Welcome everyone to HFN. We're also known as HueFin News. Today is June the 12th, 2021. You can see on my chart, we are going to talk about ADA, also known as Cardano, the company that is producing this cryptocurrency. We're going to give you all the expectation as to where we're expecting the market to go so that we can get in position and dominate the space and win in the market. Now, we're going to speak to you in a way that is not confusing. We're not here about that. We want to show you that you're able to call the markets all without being confused and all without using technical indicators on our chart. So if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. If not, then there's plenty of other places you can go to try to get your information. But we're about making the bread. We're about making the bank and taking back the profits from where the trap has taken it from us. So if you want to join us, hit that like button, share and subscribe here to the channel. Join our community because we're making some massive moves in the cryptocurrency space, and we would like for you to ride along with us. So you guys can see that from Cardano, last 3 days, we expected the market to go higher, right? And initially, from our price prediction right here on June the 9th, the market in Cardano did go higher. I mean, from our break-even line of when we first created this prediction, the market in Cardano closed on the high of the bar. But immediately the next day on the 10th, the market in Cardano could not maintain that price. Right then and there was our indication that the market is not as strong as what we intended it to be. And even following to yesterday's trading, the market in Cardano still moved to the downside. So we may have to adjust our prediction on ADA on today's video. So I want you all to see that. So let's see what the market looks like on a different time frame. So this is the market on a 2-day time frame in Cardano. You guys can see that 2-day price bar from June the 10th that started on June the 10th. We're still seeing weakness into the market. Now, we don't want to see that. Okay. That tells us that the market in Cardano could not capitalize on that 2-day price bar that started on June the 8th. That is negative news. That tells us that the market is not that strong. So should we continue to have our prediction of anticipated the market in Cardano to go higher price? What about on a 3-day time frame? This is the market in Cardano on a 3-day. Look at that last completed 3-day price bar that started on June the 9th. That is weakness here. We got 2 days and 10 hours left on this current 3-day price bar, but the last 3-day price bars, the market is weak, right? And I don't like to see that, but it is what it is because it goes against our prediction. But look at where that support area is. Take a look at where the market in Cardano currently is closing. We're still seeing the market wanting to hold that line. It wants to trade alongside that ascending line, right? We don't want to see the market break that line, but we're on the cusp of seeing that happen right now. So in order to minimize those losses, that's something that we have to come to grips with. Should we let the trade go or should we let the market ride? Because all of these time frames, I'm still seeing indications of market weakness here. Now let's take this over to the 7-hour time frame. So this is the market in Cardano or ADA on a 7-hour time frame, right? We're still here seeing market strength. So this tells me from what we're getting on the hourly time frame that the market is not ready to completely collapse right now. It still wants to trade within this range. Okay, so that range area is here between $1.35 for support all the way up here towards $1.78, $1.79. That's where it is. Now, this is the 11-hour time frame in the market for ADA. You guys can see we're not extremely strong right now. We are at a location to where the market is buying, right? No doubt. But is it enough buying going on into the market that we can see the price go all the way up to $1.80? That's not necessarily the case. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this price prediction off the market in Cardano. And if you were to take it out of loss right now, that'd be around 5.81%, right? It goes that way. I don't like what's going on these different time frames to substantiate us keeping this prediction on the chart. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of it. and just take that 5.81% loss into the market. But again, I'm not really bullish or bearish into the market in Cardano. Like, the market still looks to trade sideways. And when you see these particular type of environments to where the market is just trading sideways, if you're not taking these small bites of profitability on a smaller time frame, you can just sit back and let the market trade until you get a direction. And as of this moment, the market in Cardano is just looking to continue to trade sideways, right? So we'll need to see the market. I mean, I could actually see the market in Cardano trying to come back up to around $1.50. That area would be restriction. And I won't become really that bullish until I see that market break $1.50 to the upside. So now I've shown you already on the daily time frames that the 2-day time frame is weak, even on the 3-day. Right? It is what it is. This market really has to break above $1.50 in order for us to reclaim any type of strength. Any. I would even take it all the way up there to around $1.55. The market will have to break above that price. So generally, what I'm seeing in the market in ADA is that continuation of weakness. So we're going to play that on this video. We're going to expect the market to go lower in ADA. And I told you our restriction area is around $1.55, $1.50. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend it all the way up here to our last ultimate take profit area, which was around $1.80. That's where we're going to hold that restriction area at. And then I'm going to bring down the price in ADA all the way down here to the support price of around $1.15, right? And you guys can see on the chart that will equate to 20% profitability to let that market go all the way down to $1.15. Now there will be bouts to where we will see support, right? And I'm seeing it right there. So we will come through and TP out the market around $1.30 in Cardano. But then again, the probability of the market coming down to $1.15 is also there too. So from having the market come to around $1.30 will be our first TP area. That will give us around 10.5% profitability there. Okay. So that's it. Now I want you all to call the market right alongside with me and drop in the comment section. Where do you think the price in Cardano is going to go over the next 3 days? From our last price prediction, you guys can see we couldn't maintain that strength, which is another reason why we're playing a weakness now into the market in Cardano. The 2-day time frame, the 3-day time frame, even here on the 5-day, we're seeing nothing but weakness involved into the market. So we're going to continue to play that here in this particular space in Cardano. None of these 5-day price bars is giving me any excitement about seeing strength into the market. Now, one positive thing I could say before I let you all go is the fact that the volume has been decreasing on every 5-day price bar, right? So either we're going to see the market come back up to higher prices, or we're going to see the market take another movement to the downside. And that's where we're going to play. We're going to play the market movement to the downside. So it's your turn. Leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me where you think the price in Cardano is going to go in the next 3 days. And that's it. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.